I saw was a lot of testing. What did we go with? Oh,
What I saw was a lot of testing and some questions or stuff like this. What if we go with blogs? We ask the student to verbalize what they think, what they understand. If we ask them to build some concept maps, if we ask them to have an e-portfolio to explain at what level do they think they master one topic and why, and we develop around that theme. Wouldn't that?
That would be an assessment, right?
of course.
Yeah, yeah, no,
Yeah.
absolutely.
No, what I was saying is that what you showed us was mostly this kind of assessment.
Oh, you mean the technology?
The examples
Technology skills, yeah.
that you brought. So I think that if we want to go, I would say, forward to this kind of environment, we have to think about assessment in a different way. Being, it could also be the student who self-evaluate themselves, saying,
Right.
and have peer to say something about what they think,
Right.
and build a kind of, but it raises other issues, I guess. We could talk a long time about this, but let's say, for
Right.
example, just one of them, how to make the difference between what is learned by one person when you have a group that is working on a topic, who gets the score, who gets a note, and how do they evaluate their contribution. There are lots of questions around that.
Right, right. There are lots of questions around. I mean, you get back to, again, the question is, how are you going to use this information from the assessment? What's the purpose of it? And is the assessment producing a reliable and valid measure for that purpose? So, I mean, there are cases where, students, you ask students to assess how you did. Oh, I did great. Everything's great. Everything's wonderful. Well, that's not very meaningful. But you can design self-assessment activities that you can show actually do predict things that are interesting. It's a matter of
You have to integrate this in the process of evaluating and give some scaffolding to the student to get this thing. Just
exactly.
don't ask to do it,
Right.
expect them to do it.
Right. Building it into a culture and building it into their activities so that you develop their skills as a reflective learner and their ability to self-evaluate their learning status with respect to what they're trying to learn. No, I think that makes a lot of sense, and that's certainly assessment.